Stadium. You join us for this T20 between Gujarat and Mumbai. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and alongside me today is Michael Atherton.
Good decision to bowl first here. The openers won't find this easy in the early overs. Got to be a great chance for some cheap wickets.
So here we go, the players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, that looks good. Bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
End of the over. 8 off it. Gujarat are none for 8.
First of the power play overs down and some good shot making to start things off.
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
No, terrible shot. And crunch down the wicket. Oh no, it hits the stumps. That would have been 4 otherwise. Outside edge, it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Massive outside edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. We'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Didn't keep the foot behind the line. That could... Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. That looks gone. Oh, great running.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work. He's got their tail up.
Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. Gujarat are 1 for 42.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Six runs added in that over. Gujarat are 1 for 67. Bumrah from the Reliance end. Perfectly timed. A direct hit and this could be gone. Nearly gets the edge. Bumrah with a great delivery there.
A good setup for a strong finish.
Finds the edge. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. This could be trouble. Caught, gone. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. Gujarat are 2 for 88. Sharma from the pavilion end.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Doesn't beat the infield. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Pandya, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Edged. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Well, no need to look any further on that one. It's taking the bat before pad.
Gill looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that. Might look to go big again here.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. TATA, it's plenty from these bowlers.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Too good. That is huge.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
End of the over, a costly one. 19 runs coming from it. Gujarat are 2 for 148. Finds the edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Couldn't get it through the field. TATA waited on that and guides it down the field. Field coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Drilled that one away.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. End of the over, 10 runs from it. Gujarat are 2 for 158. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot, through the gap. Can't get that outside the ring field. There's a chance if it hits. Edged it. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Everyone's gone up. Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Great shot. Just stepped inside the line, flick of the wrist, and run out to the boundary.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Huge. That has flown.
We've seen some brilliant batting so far. Not long before they'll get to 100 with shots like that. 6th last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Oh, that's a terrific shot. That didn't punch through the left side of the court.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
And the innings comes to an end. Mumbai will need 190 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Edge, but it drops safely. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Perfectly timed.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Needs a dot ball.
Nearly gets the edge. Siraj with a great delivery there. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Goes over the top with that shot. Good fielding out in the boundary. Misses everything. Straight to the fielder. Good pick up, big chance. Over. Mumbai are none for 13.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
Khan, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Khan over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Can he come back with a dot ball?
End of the over. Mumbai are none for 26.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Bang, bowl, just stunning bowling.
An innings that promised much, and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Cuts that off well in the infield. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
That's an outstanding shot. Saw it early, not much width to play with.
Doesn't beat the infield. Seven runs added in that over. Mumbai are 1 for 50.
4 overs down, and we're seeing a feverish appetite for boundaries from these batters. They're up above the run rate at the moment, looking very good.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight to cover point for an easy catch. Oh wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Oh, boy, that is so close to leg. Pandya muscles that away flat and hard and 4 more.
Well, he can't fault that shot. It's nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. How will the bowler respond?
Wow, that's missed a lot. 6 runs out of there. Mumbai are 2 for 56.
2 overs left in this power play, and the bowlers will want to control this current run rate a bit.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
It was an outstanding shot. Saw it early, not much width to play with, and drove it through the covers for 4.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Needs to be on target. Perfectly timed. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Siraj over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Bowled them straight through. Good swing coming back in.
At long last, they have the wicket on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be. A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Bowling the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Six runs out of there. Mumbai are 3 for 101. Khan from the Reliance end. Straight to the fielder. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field. Needs a direct hit.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survived what would have been a certain run-out.
5 runs added in the over. Mumbai are 3 for 106.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Cuts that off well in the infield. That's the over. Mumbai are 3 for 110. Sundar, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Misses everything. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
That's incredible. Just the power on that shot. That's the sort of thing you want to see in the crowd when you come to the cricket.
Syed Kishore back into the attack. Oh, stunning delivery.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gone out after a start.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Onto that early, that could be 4.
We can't fault that shot. It's nicely played and it was 4 runs all the way.
They can get the ball into the gaps. Couldn't get it through the field. Needs to be on target.
Innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. Have to head back to the pavilion.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Good bowling in that over. Just the one from it. Mumbai are 5 for 133.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout. Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Flex that one simple as you like inside the ring. Misses everything. Doesn't beat the infield. Three runs added in that over. Mumbai are 5 for 160.
They're behind required rate late in the innings. No other choice now but to just go for it.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
They really need a boundary, this ball. Have to go for it now.
Nearly gets the edge. Sai Kishore with a great delivery there.
That's the match. It looked like two